And I'm back with more Apollo Justice. Let's get to the second case, shall we? Turnabout Corner. And it will be interesting how I play Trucy and Emma and other characters, but I think I can do. I think I can do it. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops, you die. Okay, I still have 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial. And I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Here being the legendary Wright and Company law offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Ah, you must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin what? Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? Well, yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess defending? Defending? An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead. Show me. Defend. Just give it all you got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson. A professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What, defend, no? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? The Wright and Company law offices, right? Oh. Well, I was afraid of that. Don't worry. You're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go ahead and read the sign up front again? What's there to read? What? It says right here... Oh. What does it say? Wright Talent Agency. Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you always have come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl. So, in the cutscenes, she's voiced by Kira Buckland, and she's going with her, like, higher-pitched voice. And funny enough, I've been rewatching River City Girls, and it's like a perfect encapsulation of like the tone I'm going for without the comedic, I got zombies in my mouth, you know, sort of vibe, you know. So I'm kind of trying to go for that because I'm gonna have to differentiate her and Emma Sky. That's kind of my challenge here? Trucy, right? Here! Check out our flyer! So, what's your name? Apollo. It's Apollo Justice, attorney at law. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet! Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. Wait, does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows. Paid too. I'm a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. And the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright. Pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't you say he couldn't play? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. Well, at least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So, you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right! After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I'd keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it? No. I'm in charge of the whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy, he's 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. Huh? About Mr. Wright giving up law? It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Oh, you know about that. Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. Well, I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. That reminds me about him. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Well, Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is he in? We'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right, well, I'll be going, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait! I'll go with you. So this is Mr. Wright's hospital? Oh, good fucking Christ. Visitors, are you? Yeah, are you the doctor? Yup, Dr. Hickfield's name. Good morning, Doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room? Yeah, except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the Daddy, the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Of all the people to bring back, they brought back that guy. What an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect to see you so soon. Mr. Wright. So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. A hit? You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet in the air. Only stopping when my head hit the telephone pole. Did you hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. He really is as lucky as they say. There's something that just doesn't hit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter. And she's so big. I mean, not fat. You know what I mean. Apollo? Those are some words you should not be saying out loud. Big and fat and Trucy right are not things that work well together. Oh, well, she's still just a child. Daddy! How many times must I remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me. My foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Oh, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of just insinuating them. But that wouldn't be fun, now would it? So why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? There's no need to get prickly now. Don't like my hair. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Didn't you come to the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help, we're in big trouble here! Big, big trouble! I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this was big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people. And one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy! How are we gonna pay this month's rent? And the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation with a 15-year-old kid! In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us? Polly? Oh man, what, now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright. I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy! Hook, line, and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Alright, so who's the client? Yeah, here. Take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint. Aldente's. Oh, the pun game. Oh. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. The car sent me flying and nicked a telephone pole and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into the telephone pole. Wait, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. What, knowing this game? That's kind of what you are. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you could stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, he just loves jokes, you know. Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office, you mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything better to do. One more thing. Look into my accident, too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on the map. It's right in front of the park. Should be easy to find. So, he's gonna make me investigate this after all.
Hey! How long you planning to make me wait, huh?
Oh, good morning.
Hey there,
Trucy doll.
sounds like your pops had quite a rough spot, huh?
I did not know what this guy's voice would be like until I actually heard the words. All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client.
Hey, so this is that Polo fellow?
Oh, yes? The name's Apollo?
Look at it in here. Arms all crossed like ready to fight.
Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you?
The boss told me what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Polo.
I'm almost tempted to go with the Spanish pollo, for chicken, but that would just kind of drive me nuts. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it.
Defense? You noodle half cooked. It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen.
Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him.
You knew in these parts, boy?
Not really.
Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles. Says it right in my name.
Whose noodles?
My noodles! Help me out here, Trucy doll.
This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you could tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Alright, that's cool shit.
Anything for you, Trucy doll.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how his voice would go. So, obviously, I don't want him to be, like, very gruff and shit, like the judge. Because I've got to do this for a couple more episodes today. So, you run a noodle stand?
Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name, and noodles are my game. Secrets in the soup. I've been searching for this perfect soup for 1.5 years.
That's not that long, really.
My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing noodles to 15 sons.
That's a pretty old noodle.
Aye, and fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood.
So, older salaryman, got it.
But that didn't turn out so well.
Oh.
There's no denying. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy!
So, it was like destiny you became what you are.
That's right. Destiny's the word. And I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by that twisty noodle of fate.
Not a mental image I care to linger on. Yep, this Apollo's just as snarky as Mr. Wright is.
So last year I started my noodle stand. 15th generation of Eldoon's Noodles.
So, tell me more about Eldoon's Noodles.
You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty, why, they're saltier than salt.
Now I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand.
He frequented my pop stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant.
I thought they went out for burgers.
I'm sorry?
I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon.
Wish you could, Sonny. Huh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl right now.
What do you mean?
It was stolen! My stand! It's gone!
Stolen?
It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle.
That's a harmonica. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. It even gets complaints.
Now you're just trying to butter me up.
That sounded more like blues than I was about to say that, Apollo, thank you.
I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone! My keep! My castle! Ugh.
Ugh.
Maybe some bum carted it off.
Just guessing here.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too.
That's the saddest thing I've heard all day.
You know it. Anyhow, them's the deals. Good luck.
Huh? Wait, what? What exactly is your request?
My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make them hot and salty. 2 bowls to kill a man. Then I'd really need defense.
Speaking of defense, it's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective.
This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make.
Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents? Noodle stand thieves? Actually... there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo.
I have a bad feeling about this. Listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel.
I lost something last night. That is... something was stolen.
Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery?
Well, someone stole a pair of my panties.
Panties? Panties. So they were, stolen.
My panties, yes.
Right. Panties. And I'm eye-rolling. That's a crying shame. That is true. That is a crying shame, that is, Trucy doll.
I was alone in the office last night. I'd hung my panties out the window to dry.
Oh.
When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties.
There's a reason this is important.
There's a reason, and now I want Doggo. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait!
Well, that was certainly brave of you.
But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do.
A darn crying shame, yep.
Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map.
I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Polo. Right. And you can help out Trucy doll here too, you hear?
Oh, he looks so sad. Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases.
I guess.
Let's see where we stand.
Not in the courtroom, that's where.
Well, first item on our list. Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit and run. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's gonna pay us for all this again? The second item. Mr. Eldoon's request to find his noodle stand, for which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly! To the streets! Well, aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me! Guess we might as well get started. Let's see, hit and run, stolen stand, and last but not least, stolen panties. Okay, well, that's a lot on our plate, and it will make more sense as we go. I'm going to take a few minutes to rest my voice a little bit before going back to it. Thankfully, I don't think any voices after this are going to be as gruff as Eldune's was. But I'll be right back with some more, and you'll see me in the next episode. Thanks for watching.